Okay, let's do this. Day 103. I kind of like this Go blueprint thing that Melky made here. And I think I might switch over. And then use those like frameworks. I know it was a bit like I was kind of doing ground up, but who cares? It's because it feels a lot more. I come from like a JavaScript. Like all the web dev stuff I'm used to is from like, JavaScript. So a lot of it is there's a lot of like bootstrappy, like a Spring, what's it called? Like a Spring launcher, yeah, Spring initializer. And Go is, I know Go's philosophy is not really like that, but what are they gonna do? Ban me from using Go? So I'll get I'll learn how I can. But anyways, welcome to 103. I'm a little bit late video today because it's a Friday and I don't have class on Fridays. But from Monday to Thursdays, I'll try my best to make them in the morning because, I want to be consistent, have a nice routine regardless. So today's goal is set up the new format. Like I did this for also, okay, another reason why, super fast database setup as well. I don't know, man, this guy got it all. Let's just look it up. Go blueprint, super nice for the beginners. They also have documentation, so let's open that up too. Easy installation, focus on application code, instead of freaking. That's what I think about, web dev. It's like, I hate the environment setup, but I like the coding. Super weird. Okay, also Docker. I've never used Docker, so maybe there's a nice thing to do it. So installation. So let's get it going. So I think this is a nice one here. So I do need to add. I think I'm supposed to ignore all things with Go path, like the Go variable, because of the, like, I have a Go right here. Like, I think in the recent, like the newest Go, this is like not used anymore. So both of us don't care. All right, so I should have access to the Go blueprint, which is cool. Oh wow. Project init. So yeah, Go blueprint create. So let's go to my note down project, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go away with the backend, but move backend to backend.back just for now, and then let's do the Go create. Oh crap. Wait, I still don't have it. Okay, that sucks. Is it because I don't have the Go environment? Because you need to manually add the .zshrc. You're actually running a... Oh. Go env path. Oh, I don't have a path. That's bad. Oh, Go path. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I gotta add this to my zsh. Okay. So engine.zshrc. Also, what do you guys think of oh god, sorry. Like your shells. Like I was thinking I was thinking switching to Bash because I don't know if this is. I think something's wrong with my shell, but it's kind of a slow shell, or I think it might be in my prompt. But I still can't figure out the cause of why it's just like really slow. And like compared to like Bash, obviously I don't have anything. I don't have anything like set up with it, so it's gonna be. But when I have a Bash version of this, but doesn't have that transient prompt thing, which is like you see the name, the like the current working directory, move to your like the line that you're on. You know how this one just copies it every time. This is notably still faster, so I was thinking of switching over to this Bash, but the only thing I really like is the autocomplete here. Hello, like go, see, like it's super nice. I'm sure there's stuff like that in Bash, but my thing is a little bit more configuring. But regardless, go blue. Go dash. Okay, now I do need to. I think I'm gonna restart. Yeah, let's kill this node down, make a new session, and then go blueprint. Nice. Okay. So, build blue for crate. So, a lightweight idiomatic composable. Holy crap. Fiber, there's Chi, Jin, Fiber, Gorilla. High performance external. Oh my goodness. Is it gonna set this up for me as well? That's kind of crazy. Well, I don't want it to do that. Let's call this the backend. Right, let's use. I mean, this is like there's the built-in Go standard library HTTP. Chi, I'll just try Chi because, why not? Oh, Vim Motions. Okay, they're very nice. Mongo, Redis, Scala. I guess I'll just do Postgres. I don't know if this is the right database to use for my project, but I don't know. You don't need to skip. I can skip. I already have one on the top level, right? Just to make sure. Yes. Yes, skip. Preparing. Very nice. Frameworks. CMD, internal, and test. Can we explain those, like, breakdown? Make file. Wow. Tailwind. Holy shit. Damn. Damn, this feels like a Next.js but Go. Cool. Alright, any errors? WebSockets? Are you serious? Is utilized across all Goldblume support. This is a simple image how flexible project is. What? All right, let's see this CMD API may not go. Whoa. Database.go. Does all of this for me already. They have a test. It's healthy. Lord, there's a lot of boilerplate that I have no idea what to do with. Routes.test. Server.go. Okay. So this is all the database internal. Command API. Okay. So what, how do you like structure things? What is air? Bro, what? Okay, make file. With the exception of SQLites if used. Enables live reload for project using Airtool. Wow. This is very out of the box. So I use Chi. I don't know why. I just picked the first one because it looks lightweight, simple. So use mirror get that. Okay. REST API. We have a callback function. Okay. Nice. Router interface. Okay. Routes.go. Okay, so you don't make files, you just make more functions, I guess. My guess. JSON.Marshall, okay. Oops. Register routes. Okay. Stat/health. Okay. It's a bit complicated, but we'll figure it out. Is there like a .env? Oh crap, it's gonna... Okay, never mind. These are fine, right? It's not gonna break my thing, right? Blueprint DB schema. Okay, hopefully I can expose that, hopefully. .git ignore. True. Don't want to push any test files. API internal database server routes.go routes test. Test handler server.go. Okay. Well, if we want to set up a WebSocket, we make a WebSocket handler and we do this. This is for using Gin. Routes.go. Wait, what is this? Oh, WebSocket. Docker. Testing endpoints. Mongo Scala. So what do I do with this? Wait, I'm using not Gin. I'm using Chi, so I can't use this. Okay. But I have no idea how to set it up, so we'll maybe just, you know, we'll just use it from scratch, the one we built here. Main.go. Yeah. So what do we do? What is this like style? Let me look at his thing.
With all that being said, make sure you go visit Go Blueprint on GitHub. Give it a start. It's greatly appreciated. And if you do this, it's actually going to start a CLI, interactive project that will walk you through the steps of what you want. Now, what's the name of the project? Let's just say Hello YouTube. And then we can pick what framework do you want to use in your Go project. We give the standard library, Qi, Jin, Fiber, Gorilla, HTTP router, and Echo. I personally like Qi, so let's go ahead and click Qi. And then what database driver do you want to use in your Go project? With a few options here, even Redis. Let's go ahead with Postgres, click yes, and it's going to prepare the project. And as you can see, if you open up this, we now have our CMD directory with our main.go. Let me minimize this. It has our internal directory with our database logic here in database.go. It has a server with our routes defined using Qi, and it has a bunch of other good things. It even comes with a tests folder, an Airtable for hot reloading, and just an example.env file that hosts everything you need for, you know, your local development using Go Blueprint. And a nifty thing is if you are going to use the database flag, we actually will give you a Docker Compose.
Should I use this? Should I do this, guys? I don't know. Now I'm torn. I mean, I definitely will use this in a future, but it's a bit out of my league. I don't know Go like that, so I'd rather figure it up from the top up than try to decipher everything else. And try to make this work instead of figuring out how all this connects, because this is a lot to break down, you know. Yeah. Maybe whatever. We'll just do this. We'll do that in a future project. Let's stick with this and make things simple. And each file is something that I can understand simply, you know. What do I need to do though? Is do the auth thing. So I put the keys in. I need to make this thing work now. I don't know how to do that, so hold on, look, he had a video. Let me go see if I can find it. Goth. Oh, don't look that up. That's gonna be weird. Go authentication. Okay, I swear to God, this is weird. Golang project.
Going to just basically copy this block of code here from the examples. I'm gonna paste it here and change this up here because we don't have res and request. We have W and R. And then all we're gonna do is fmt.print line user, and this will give us our. Now that we have our providers running in Gothic and we're going to instantiate it with our new auth in our main.go file, the next thing that we need to do is actually grab these 3 routes from the example from main.go from the Goth repository. What these three are responsible for is actually the callback that triggers the handshake between Goth and the OAuth provider or whatever provider you choose to use. And then obviously this is the logout path here. Now, because I'm using Qi as a middleware, when I ran my project at the beginning with Go Blueprint, there's going to be something that you're going to need to include if you want to use Qi in your project. The example they have here simply uses templating. So they just write HTML and they generate from their server. I want to use Qi as just my backend router in Go, and then I'm going to spin up a Vite React app on the front end. All right, so let's go ahead and write this one out. So I'm going to write out the main callback function, but the other ones I'm just going to paste in just to save time here. We're going to call our first function get auth callback function. Doesn't really matter what you name it. It's going to take our classic HTTP response writer and our HTTP request, and then we're going to just basically copy this block of code here from the examples. We're going to paste it here and change this up here because we don't have res and request. We have W and R. And then all we're going to do is fmt.print line user, and this will give us our user information. But I want to give you guys a little bit more than just that. Like I said earlier, this is actually not going to work if you use Qi, if you spun up your project using Go Blueprint. And it's not just Qi. It's not going to work with Jin. It's not going to work with any of these middleware packages because the way the context is passed and the way Goth looks, you actually have to do a little bit of tuning. So the first thing you want to do is create a variable called provider. You're going to do qi.url param r and then provider. So basically what this is going to look for the URL parameter provider. If this could be anything you want to be Google, could be whatever. I'll show you how we define it in the routes above. But basically this can be a placeholder for whatever that provider.
I guess we could make a routes.go as well. You know, it wouldn't hurt to make that, right? Everything related to routes. Does that make sense? How do I use... Okay, all I'm using is what? The standard library, right? Net... Yeah. Make routes, yeah. Oh, load. Go route handling with the net, yeah. So do random oh, okay, handle func, and then get users, yep, okay. Okay, I see. Let's start by looking how to register your routes. http.newServerMux. Okay, and then make some... Oh, you have to make a string like this? Make a callback. Do I have a login package? Yes. Oh, I don't. Okay. We'll also make a router, right? Screw this. Listen and serve. Yep. Let's first make some routes. Let's make the route first. Router. HTTP. Okay, maybe I don't need a router. I don't know. Let's start with some basics. Let's start with like this. I'll define more later. don't get it. What does this do? What does handle func do? Really? No information? Am I even doing this right? Damn. Does it even work? What the hell? Do I really get no LSP on this? Wait, I think something's wrong with my... What? I think there's something wrong with my... Yeah. I think it's something like my LSP's not working for some reason. Go, please. I should update these. This something might break, but I'm a baller. Well, I never had the autocomplete. I removed that, but I should still have like stuff like this. It's kind of weird. I should remake my stuff. This is my config is pretty ass. So yep, JSON.Marshall, something like that. Get users.
You choose to use. So I'll show you what I mean if you do an rget, right? And then you pass in the route for where this provider callback's going to live. Place it here and change.
Okay, so we need to make a callback. Func s. It's pointing to a different server. Well, I'm gonna. Okay.
This up here because we don't have res and request. We have w and r, and then all we're going to do is fmt.print line user, and this will give us our user information. But I want to give you guys a little bit more than just that. Like I said earlier, this is actually not going to work if you use...
Wait, let me read the documentation. Goth repo. So how do they want us to use this? No, this is not it. Go get that. Yeah. Providers. Examples. Okay, so we need to implement these three things. I mean, I guess. I guess I could point to it, but I would think that would defeat the purpose of the WebSocket server. But I mean, yeah, like this is the server, but let me see their server. How did I do it? We have to make a provider. I still don't get what this is doing.
Qi. If you spun up your project using Go Blueprint, it's not just Qi. It's not going to work with Jin. It's not going to work with any of these middleware packages because the way the context is passed and the way Goth looks, you actually have to do a little bit of tuning. So the first thing you want to do is create a variable called provider. You're going to do qi.url param r and then provider. So basically what this is going to look for the URL parameter provider. If this could be anything you want to be Google, could be whatever. I'll show you how we define it in the routes above. But basically this can be a placeholder for whatever that provider you choose to use. So I'll show you what I mean if you do an rget, right? And then you pass in the route for this provider callback's going to live. It's going to be slash auth slash.
Okay, I see what they mean. Okay, so what is it? It's a get request, so get rid of this. Let's say auth, and then they want provider, and then they want you to define like what is this variable, like type of parameter, like is it GitHub, is it Google? Okay,
provider slash callback, and then the functions.
Okay, slash callback, and then we have that function here which is get what
Gonna be the get callback auth function. So
and it gets the server. Damn. Okay, I see the vision now. I mean, I guess I could just connect it. It's like it's part of the server. The server's gonna handle my auth, my freaking WebSocket connection. I know, like, this is probably like the really bad way to set things up, but gluing things together. I'm a glue engineer now. Right? Get auth callback. Is that it?
basically now
oh my god. Oh, I just realized. I think I'm like having issues with this is because hold on. I've been getting these weird but okay, we're gonna do some neobin fixing. I've been having this thing I needed fixed. Position encoding param view. Oh, what? Position encoding param is required in. Okay, I know there's like a LSP thing that's deprecated, I think. Okay, never mind. What was the broken? Let me look at my Kickstarter. By the way, I use Kickstarter. This is it's what TJ made. You guys know what he is. Super cool stuff. What is this? Kickstart. I think there is 2 weeks ago. Oh, switched to blank. What? Okay, change LSP binding to match default. I think this is it. Oh wow. Oh, what the? These are some interesting refactors. To follow convention, okay. I'm gonna maybe tomorrow, or maybe whenever, maybe whenever you guys want it. I think we can. I'm gonna like rebuild my NeoVim config, and I count it as a coding day. So. See there in init.lua. So a lot has changed. Interesting. They GRN Go Code Action. GRD. Why are they changing it? That's really weird. What? That is so weird. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna move away from Kickstarter. I think I'm gonna build my own. I also try to keep it bare bones. I don't like too many things on my thing because it becomes too many things to manage. So, you know, LSP buff.code option, LSP references. Is that what it is? Does this not exist anymore? Yeah, it seems like it's not. None of my stuffs are working. I feel like there's something that broke, but GI. Yeah, there it is. LSP jump to location is deprecated. Yeah. Chat. Oh my god, no. Yeah, I knew something was deprecated, and I was ignoring it for way too long. There it is. Advice. It's deprecated. Future will be removed in 0.12. Okay. What am I supposed to future? Advice. Stack trace. In Telescope. Okay, so Telescope is using it. Is there any Telescope updates? Wait, when do I ever use this? Jump to location. Really? Then who's running this? Is it? Interesting, I don't know. I guess something, let me just update Mason, like all my plugins too. Something might break, but yeah, LSP right here. I don't know. Something might break, but breaking changes. Okay. Pretty cool. And then clean. Let me update real quick. Already up to date. It's, yeah, there's something wrong with my text to definition. It's really weird. I definitely want to rebuild my stuff because I don't want to. There's a lot of changes that I haven't done. This is what happens when you don't update your new event for a long time. So I'll figure it out later. Get auth callback, but I have to do some special things with it, you know.
This factor here, this value here, this you don't have to change. Whether you change from Google or Discord or whatever provider, you can leave this the way it is. However, we need to create this provider.
Okay, what was this? Okay, whatever the provider, I'll do that in a bit. Error. Wait. Yeah. Do I need? Oh, I need to put it here too. That sucks. I prefer. How should I do this? Since it's still related to auth, I'm gonna put it here. I don't need this. Complete user auth w, right. Oh, I still need, that's my issue. That's why it's in the damn thing. Okay, never mind. I actually need this back there. Okay. I'll just input the all of this stuff here. I just need this, right? Or these two. Put this here. I'm gonna attach it to the server, I guess. And if error, I don't know what to return. Oh, what does fprint do? A writer. Oh, http.writer. A response writer. Response. And r dot http dot request. Okay, and then yep, fmt print user if we get it, and yeah, we're good. Now we have to do the provider thing. Provider, I don't know. Okay, now is the thing. I don't know how to do that with
variable to pull in that provider link from our actual URL parameter. And now this is not done. We actually need to modify our R variable, our HTTP request pointer, because this needs to be passed into what this provider variable is. And we can do that with r.with context
I have a thing.
with value.
I have a theory that is gonna bite me in the butt. I don't think I'm allowed to do this. I feel like that's a cheese specific thing. That's my guess. That's why I'm able to. That's why they're able to pull this out. Let's see. Maybe there's an easy way to do this in HTTP. Oh no. I'm able to do that. Okay. Okay. Now, I wish I had the freaking documentation for this stuff. Okay. What is this called? Let's go to this. Let's read this. Okay, we could. Oh, what? What the fuck? Okay, I'm confused now. Is this all wrong then? Oh, handle, yeah. HTTP.handle. Oh. Wait, what is this? This is why you don't copy paste code. The fuck is this? Basic routing. When a request is made, the router examines the request URL and selects the most appropriate handler to serve to the request. Okay. Okay. I don't get it then. This is like a way to do it. because I need to make an endpoint. So we'll see. I'll try to see if I can figure it out. How long has this been? Yeah, I think it's a good enough time. I'll figure this more out and we'll make more progress tomorrow. I probably tomorrow redo my NeoVim. I think it's a good enough time to do it. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you over tomorrow's video. Peace.